problem. Anyway, whatever.
Whatever comes out of this ruling will determine a lot of things. Let's take some final calls on this. I do want to move on to another issue. But caller, good morning. You're on the air.
Doing, sir?
Doing well.
Good. And to your guest, the importance of the rule of law with these principles is self-evident. In our system, it's the foundation of governance. Under the rule of law, citizens can live and work safely. They will not be subject to arbitrary government and are protected against any abuse of power by the state. So the ruling by the Honorable Magistrate or Justice, in my humble opinion, is according to the rule of law. No one, not even the government, should be allowed to break the law. You see, no one should be allowed to take the law into their own hands. And so I am in support of the move to demolish illegal shanty towns. What I am against is going against the court, or if there's an injunction or something in the courts, you wait until the court rules. See, the court is separate and apart from the government, and the government should not be allowed to interfere with the duties of the court. Likewise, the public, and being arbitrary to the law.
It's all a matter of interpretation. Remember now, the government was saying that these were new structures that were built and that the injunction before covered new buildings. Right? So they felt they were within the law to demolish those. What the judge is saying is that come to the court first before you demolish. Right?
Right.
Come to the court first.
Come to the court first. Full stop.
We got some interesting tweets here. Someone says these people didn't buy property; they're building on government land. This ruling ties government's hands, but allows the illegal building to continue. It interferes with the responsibility of the government to preserve law and order. Houses are cropping up daily, and that's from one of our listeners in Abaco. The judge ruled that no new construction was to take place. The houses being removed are newly constructed. The judge is now protecting them. Bahami and Abaco had their home taken down last week. Is this justice?
But where?
Let's take this call. Good morning, caller. You're on the air.
But where did these people, so-called illegal immigrants, or shantytown residents, in a time of a global, international, and national state of emergency in the Bahamas, pandemic in maximum proportion, find the time when Bahamians are locked down, or at least 50% of them are unemployed, find the time and the resources to build 200 new homes, according to the minister. 200 new homes. Minister, how could this be done in such a short time between the injunction? That is why the courts must do its work, be allowed to do its work, so the questions can come out to the public, so we could know if there is an organized syndicate crime going on that has the ability to build 200 structures even after a court ruling or injunction is made. So let us in the future give the courts time to do their work, and on the other hand, the public must recognize the law. And likewise, as relates to these questions, why so many Bahamians unemployed, begging for food, living in cars, sleeping on the beach, sleeping in wherever they could find in their mind a safe place to rest their head and hope to see the next day. In a country that is wealthy, of divine wealth beyond human imagination as relates to dollars. Why is foreign companies in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas being advantage of small mom and pop businesses in the Bahamas in every level, on every level, as relates to the mom and pops. Businesses, mom and pop simply means that's where the mother and the fathers go to get their legitimate income. And no foreigner, involved in the tourism industry at all should have that right to interfere with that kind of lifestyle of the Bahamian citizen. The country does not belong to the foreigner, it belongs to the citizen of the country whose mother and father was a British citizen on the 9th of July 1973, and on the 10th of July whose mother and father became Bahamian citizens on the 10th of July 1973. Recognize the light of the world is truth, it's knowledge of oneself, and speaking truth to yourself even. Good day. And on this, just about a few weeks away from us being 48, may the light of Yahweh Elohim, Son, who we know as King Jesus, reign forever and supreme.